All right, y'all. Y'all looking at the thumbnail. Y'all see the title, man. We got your boy JBM Fargo, and this is why Playback abandoned their audience. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I was really into like Playback on my jaunt, bro. And then they had a podcast. I used to enjoy just listening to it though, but I think I kind of knew why, but then again, I could be wrong. But let's just hear your boy out, bro. Like, how y'all doing? Yeah, I already know. Let's get it. Let's check it.
Playback channel was a YouTube channel featuring the duo of Agent00 and Legend of Winning, aka Low. These two will post commentary videos on a variety of subjects from TikTok degenerates to any crazy thing happening in the streaming/internet community. They were pretty consistent as far as producing content, but as time went on, they suddenly stopped uploading. So
yeah, man, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I'm like, bro, why did they, bro? I was really rocking with it too, bro.
what exactly happened? Well, I'm here to give you as close to an answer as you can possibly get. Let's get into it. The history of Agent and Low's friendship goes.
Bro, I was following Agent when he was doing this. I'm sorry, when he was like in this stage, like, but he used to troll. Then he used to do a little. I always thought he used to troll, like playing NBA 2K. So I've been following Agent for for some years, bro.
Back to a little bit before Agent's early YouTube days, specifically around 2013, 2014. Agent was on a podcast called the AO Podcast, which is a crazy name by the way, where they would stream from Skype to YouTube. Low started off as a graphic designer until Agent eventually brought.
Oh yeah, see, I was watching some of this right here too. Dang, that's crazy. I didn't know Low like that at the time.
Brought him on as
I was just more Agent, more of an Agent fan. You know what I'm saying? I just like his stuff.
Yes, one day, and the rest is history.
Hey, so I remember we was doing an AO podcast. It was like me, Waffle Man. There was a few other people I'm blanking. I don't remember because we rotated so many groups of people. And so on this old podcast, we used to have guests on the show. I remember on one of the podcasts, I was like, yo, we're looking for a guest. But then I didn't really know many people. So I was relying on like the people watching to be the guests. Earlier than that, bro, it was like 2014, 13.
Yeah, probably. You're probably right.
So anyway, this podcast is going on. I see a tweet, and keep in mind, my Twitter was slow as shit, so if you sent me a tweet that day, I would see it for sure. And Low sent me, I forgot what it was, but it was like this AO podcast with like, it had like a giraffe graphic or something like that.
It was a thumbnail.
Okay, and it was fucking creative. It was the most creative thing I seen in a minute. And so I was like, oh snap. So then I clicked on your page, and I think you had some videos live on your channel, just some you did like way back.
Yeah.
And so I was like, oh, okay, so this guy kind of knows what he's talking about, and he's not like, we're not gonna have him on the podcast, he can have nothing to contribute, right?
Yeah.
So then you were guesting the podcast, and then back then I had no human skills, so I no cap. I remember telling Waffleman and then this dude, I was like, I don't know how to tell this guy that he's not gonna come on for another podcast, but we already added you to the Skype chat, so we couldn't then get rid of you.
Facts.
So we just kind of kept you for another podcast, and then nobody wanted to tell you to go away, and you were kind of just coming back. So we were just like every night we'd be on the Skype chats talking shit about 2K or talking about videos. And it was like maybe 4 or 5 of us.
Though the two had separate channels, they would collaborate from time to time, with Low having cameos on Agent's 2K videos. In late January 2020, Agent and Low would upload the first episode of the Peer-to-Peer podcast, which I'll refer to as Peer-to-Peer for short. Their third attempt at starting a podcast, according to Agent.
We're starting a new podcast. For those of you guys who have been following us for a while, we had a podcast last year. And then if you've been following us for a very long time, we had a podcast like 4 years ago. It's our annual ritual where we stop a podcast and start a new one. So we had like an odd launch for it. We dropped a couple episodes on all the other platforms, but we didn't drop them on YouTube. And so this is going to be a YouTube exclusive. So you're not going to be able to see this on any other platform, guys.
And this podcast was actually solid, discussing all types of current events, and they even invited notable guests on there from
I like the deal right here. They had who they had? I know they had dang, what his name is? What bro name is? Oh my god, I forget his name. It's at the top of my bro. I forget his name. God, he do the animation stories on YouTube. Dang, what his name is? Oh God or something, bro. I forget his name, bro. Oh my God, bro. Cause I was watching, and then they'll write their names on this. But yeah. It was. I like the deal right here, bro. But God, I forget that other dude's name though. Damn.
Of every member of AMP P, Tia Rage, Sneeko, and even Gideon. Peer-to-peer was loved for many reasons, and I can honestly say that even though I didn't tune into every single podcast episode.
Oh damn, that crazy. Boy, I was tuned in on it. Boy, I was like I said, I like listening to it as I like, go on my daily routes and like do my daily days and all that stuff. When I got something to do, I just listen to it, man. Like, I'm cool with it, man. We just chill, bro. It's just something chill to listen to.
I think the podcast was very well produced for the most part. Now, around the same time that peer-to-peer was hitting its stride, Agent and Low launched the Playback channel. Like I said earlier,
yeah, bro, Playback was dang, boy. Low was so goddamn. Low would tell it so, boy. That boy be cursing.
the premise of the channel was basically reacting to anything interesting they came across, hence the name of the channel, Playback. The original idea for the channel was to stand out a bit, mixing IRL or competitive videos with normal reactions. This direction was scrapped and they just opted to do reactions. Now these reactions were really entertaining, I'm not gonna lie. I will watch these when I'm eating.
Yeah, bro. Especially I like hearing both of them, but man, Low was getting into it, but
I'm just sitting there chilling, editing a video or something, bro. I ain't gonna lie, they came through for me. That's really saying a lot because I really don't
came with a W with that one.
Watch any content that's not somewhat thought-provoking or entertaining. As a direct result of the success of AMP and peer-to-peer, Playback grew to over 500,000 subscribers, posting consistently. And this is where things started to change. In December of 2022, Low would get exposed by his ex-phone.
Oh yeah, forgot about that. I saw it all. Then the comment section, bro. Oh, I'm like, oh my god, they were just whoo. Yeah, they were going in, bro. They were whoo. Comment section, bro. Whoo. Dang.
Twitter for cheating on her 4 times with 4 different women, which he admitted to in a tweet of his own. I wasn't too hip to the situation at the time. All I kept seeing was memes of Low at Kroger and people saying that he went 4 for 4, comparing it to Jordan going 6 for 6 in the finals. Niggas even called him Legend of Kroger, bro. Like, these were wild times. A lot of people roasted.
Bro, I was reading the comment section. I'm like, oh my god. I think they were just. I mean, yeah, it messed up, but bro, some of them trolls, woo, boy, they were. Woo, I couldn't do nothing but laugh, bro.
Low for a while and even to this day, but let's be real, niggas really don't care about a content creator they watch cheating on their woman. Now obviously if it was a woman doing what Low did, the opinion would be different. A few weeks after this situation on January 6, 2023, Agent and Low would announce the end of peer-to-peer after 258 episodes. In this last episode, while they're saying their goodbyes, Low takes the time to address the cheating situation.
Yeah, so a couple weeks ago, my now ex put out a tweet kind of highlighting and exposing me as a cheater, and I'm here now to tell the rest of the world that yes, I am. I cheated, man. I cheated. I am a cheater. I don't agree with it. My stance on cheating still hasn't changed. I think cheating is bad. That's not changing. I just believe I made bad decisions. That's it.
4 times?
That's all it is. 4 times, yeah.
It was 4 times?
4 times.
The same girl or different girls?
Different girls, different women. It was not a Kroger associate, but I don't really think any of that really matters. People also ask me why I cheated. That also doesn't really matter at all because it's just bad decisions. It's not the right thing to do, and so I don't want people to think that like there's a way to justify it or anything like that. The whole argument of like how can you criticize people? Everybody is human. Everybody makes mistakes. I don't want to be pegged as a perfect person. Like I just don't want to be. I don't want if you're trying to pedestalize me to be a perfect person, please stop like right now. And the reason why to stop that as well is because it comes along with the criticism. Because if that's the case, like I personally,
bro, I'm not. Hey, yo, bro, don't. Hey, come on, man. This is all in my face. Like, Agent got all this out there in our faces, bro. Like, come on, bro. Pause on it.
Trust me, I really don't care nor mind the critiques that come in my comment section and replies all the time. I don't mind it. And the reason why I don't is because I know that comes along with being a person and that comes along with mistakes. So people are going to criticize me. So that's also fine as well. Bro, we all make bad mistakes. We all human. We all understand what's
everybody ain't perfect, bro, you know.
Right and wrong. It's not really about you making the mistakes or making the bad decisions. It's you trying to grow and bounce back from those bad decisions that you made.
As for why peer-to-peer ended, Agent speaks on it on stream a short time after, citing him and everyone involved prioritizing other things in life, like Agent working on AMP's videos on top of growing his own brand.
At the end of the day, I just couldn't handle all the priorities on my plate. I'm not gonna lie to you, But it's not just the podcast. Even in my personal life, like there's times where
Yeah, it's just too much. And like Low, he was on Low was on the stream with Agent when he was doing that little the pawn shop. I'm like, yo, look, that Low, bro. Low, it was Low and that other dude, what, John? I like John, yo. That dude funny to me, bro. I like him. Yeah, like they was on the pawn shop thing when Agent was trying to be like a pawn shop owner or whatever, trying to sell, I saw it, bro. I liked it.
my mom can't even get a hold of me, and I feel bad. Once you take a step back from content, it hits you like there's so many other things that matter, and sometimes you can't forget about those things because they're also really important. At the end of the day, those are the most important things. At the end of the day, the podcast was fun to do. It's just on the list of priorities.
There's so much things for them.
I wasn't giving it the attention it deserved, nor was anybody else. Everybody had a priority that was more important than peer-to-peer, and you can tell by the way we were executing, because even if you enjoyed the podcast, I'm sure you've seen podcasts where you're like, damn, how the f did they let this slip? So I never had any intention for the pod to end, but we tried to grow it as much as we could. But in all reality, any time I spent on the podcast was time I wasn't spending on AMP, and AMP is demanding. It's time I wasn't spending on stream, and stream is demanding. It was time I wasn't spending on many other things that I could have been.
We're gonna burn them out right now. That's gonna burn them out.
Spending my time on, and it just felt like I was half-assing something that deserved serious attention. And I know, even though the podcast did good, it couldn't have done great had any one of us been able to give it that attention.
I know a lot of y'all probably asking, what does Low cheating have to do with Playback not uploading? Nothing crazy, but to fans of the channel, this scandal made them see Low as hypocritical. Low's opinions on relationships and women came across as someone who's big on loyalty and bashes promiscuity. He even said on video that he didn't think he could cheat on the woman that he's with, so I could understand where a lot of these fans are coming from.
I don't think I could do that because like you legitimately took advantage of me being genuine, like you just sat there and said.
Yeah.
Like I was genuine, I trusted you, and you just took advantage of that to participate in a whole nother relationship. No, I couldn't do that.
Another theory that I saw that I want to sort of debunk is about Agent distancing himself because Low cheated. This is really far-fetched because
That's crazy, cause bro, like I was just saying, bro, they just did a stream. I mean, Agent did a stream when he was doing that pawn shot thing, and Low was there.
the two seemed cool after the fact, continuing to make videos until the beginning of this year before going radio silent. I think this is a case of two friends who once collaborated all the time just going to do their own thing. Low runs 2 channels of his own on top of hosting events on an app called Playback, while Agent is still in AMP producing content on top of streaming and
4 of them.
keeping up with his own reaction channel. Playback was good for what it was, and if it is the end, I hope they return sometime in the future for one last run. But let me know what you guys think about this entire situation in the comments, man. I'm gonna try to keep the consistency up for y'all. We on the road to 70K now, you feel what I'm saying? I really want to reach that 100, but we gotta reach 70 first. So make sure y'all sub up, join the Discord to continue the conversation. It's Fargo, and I'm out, man.
And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, man, bro. I miss Playback, bro. I was rocking with it heavily too, bro. But you already know, man. I subscribed. I got the dang notification on and everything, bro. But yeah, I miss it. But you already know. League up in the description now to get stuff, man. I'm out.